Good evening, and welcome on in to the evening edition of From Day One. Courtesy of our good old friend, Father Skeptic, we have our great Sov Cit moron ready to go in battle with the law.
So when the United States goes bankrupt, which they do, I think it's every 70 years.
That's 14th Amendment.
Wait. The United States goes bankrupt every 7 years. First I've ever heard of that. Because if it is, man, I need a lot of money because every time they go bankrupt, we should be paid.
Citizens only are the ones that have to register.
Close the door, get back in the car, sir.
We're not 14th
Close the door, get back in the car, sir.
No, I don't feel he's my son.
That's my father.
And you're both stupid. Hey guys,
Thank you.
and welcome to today's video. Today, we have a sovereign...
Oh, right. Oh, well, I gotta stop right there. I love the fuckers. I love your shirt. There, Skeptic. I love that shirt. A, B, C, D, E, fuck you. I love that shirt. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead and proceed, Father Skeptic.
citizen father-son duo who gets shut down by a cop who's not as convinced as they are that they have the right to break the law. Now, this one has an ending you don't want to miss, so let's begin.
Say it right.
Got your license? Yeah. What went wrong? Your tag back here, when you went by me, no state popped up on it. Oh, all right.
Just
So,
getting all your stuff.
this is my identification. I want you to look this over. This is an affidavit of truth and facts. This,
An affidavit in truth and fact. Now, I have my sister along for us here this evening, folks. Kim, I know you don't really like to ever get pulled over by the cops and police, but have you ever given an officer a statement of truth and facts?
The only truth and facts I tell them is the information I tell them out loud, because I don't want to be arrested. I'm not a retard.
Yeah, as 99.9999% of the rest of the world would do. Let's see how this idiot fucks up.
is notarized and is signed under penalty of perjury. Before you do any writing of citations or anything, I need you to look over this truth of facts. And if you do write me a ticket or a citation, I want to let you know that there is a fee schedule to every right that you...
Well, there's a fee schedule. For those not wondering, that's the way a sovereign citizen will tell you that they are a sovereign citizen without coming out and saying the words, I'm a sovereign citizen. In other words, if you do anything to me, I'm going to charge you money. And meh. God, I sound like that idiot from this afternoon already. Oh, Sov Cits can do that to me. Skeptic, did you have anything on this guy?
Yes, the fee schedule. If you want to tell us you're a sovereign citizen without telling us you're a sovereign citizen, then tell us about your fee schedule.
I'm a private citizen.
I already had said that, but yeah, you put it just as eloquently.
This vehicle is placed in a trust, and the UCC and common law both acknowledge that trust law is above the UCC Admiral Maritime statutory jurisdiction, which you guys are under. So I want you to look over this information here.
Okay, that just sounds like a lot of fucking word salad. It means nothing. Again, I don't think, and so I can say I never have, and I have a feeling you haven't either, my sis, ever put a car in a trust so you don't own it yourself.
No, I'm not a dumbass.
Folks, she just put it succinctly. That's why I love her.
Anything for the registration?
It's all inside that. It's all inside that.
You look that over. You need to talk to your dispatch and let them know, because I don't want this going anywhere where it shouldn't.
You need all that information. The registration, everything's in there.
Did you read this over? I don't need to read that.
I like that. I don't need to read that.
Sir.
Boy, how's it going? All right, I understand you said it's through a trust, but is it going to come back through any of the 50 states if I was to run the registration of the vehicle?
No, it's not. It's not registered. It's not registered with the state. It's completely 100% private. Yeah. No state registration at all.
So it's going to be strictly under the trust.
That's right.
For travelers?
Well, you and your dad can travel your asses back to whatever barn your one-dimensional family tree grows in. Because if you want to take your private conveyance out into the public roadway, you're going to need a valid registration as required by state law.
So, yeah, I understand that. Ain't that okay? Alrighty.
That's it.
Yes, sir. Grab that right there and step back here with me so we can figure this thing out.
All right, well, he don't have to step out of the car. You take whatever you need, but he's not getting out of the car.
As my good friend Ragic would say, Pennsylvania versus Mims. Get your fucking ass out of the car. If an officer asks you to get out of the car, you get out of the car.
Car.
You can read this.
No, I don't feel. He's my son. I don't feel safe with him getting out of the vehicle because we are protected inside our
I
conveyance.
understand, but I'm not on the side of the road. The only thing I'm asking him to do.
You want to see it protected? We can get a billy club out, safe like repair your windows. We'll see how safe you are then.
Yeah.
Grab his
And just write us a citation so we can go. We don't mind taking a
Here's
ticket.
the thing, I can't just write a citation and let you go. That's what I'm trying to
Because we
verify.
didn't commit no crime.
Oh, okay.
We reason
Yeah, you did.
revolver rates under UCC 1-308.
Alright.
We are private citizens.
Okay, what part of that you're talking to a state cop you think any universal vehicle code of the U.S. feds has even a gumdrop to do with this? Yeah, I know. Gumdrop might not be the best word there, but fuck it. This guy, that's all he gets.
And you pulled us over for what?
If you would have pulled your head out of your dad's ass, you would have heard him tell you that he pulled you over for a bad registration.
Correct.
You know they can tow your car for that, right?
Hopefully.
You might want to quit playing the fuck around and find out game before you find out.
We're going 60 miles an hour. I got a dash cam. I have all the evidence I need.
No, sir, I never said it was your speed. It's the registration.
Yeah, what's wrong with the registration? I don't have to have
You're not registered.
I have a
That's what's
contract
wrong.
with U.S. Corporation.
There's like,
I'm not a 14.
Wait, didn't he just say the U.S. Corporation? Really?
60 miles an hour. I got a dash cam. I have all the evidence I need.
no, sir, I never said it was your speed. It's the registration.
Yeah, what's wrong with the registration? I don't have to have.
You don't have to be
I don't have to have a contract with the U.S. Corporation.
Yes, the fucker did say that. Oh, God. Officer, I'm going to be more than happy you pull out your taser and just start going to town. I know you won't, because you're an actual officer who actually cares, but you could make me happy.
Not a 14th Amendment citizen.
Is insurance or anything inside this?
We have insurance, but that's beside the
Everything is
point.
in here. I'm privately insured through my desiccated trust.
Okay, well, you grab it, come back here, show me the.
No, I am not stepping out, and I'm going to roll this window up a little bit here.
Just fill out whatever you need to fill out. We'll take the ticket.
Here's the thing, I just need to verify.
What do you need to verify? Why do you need
Oh, I'm glad that you'll take a ticket. Because if I write you one, you will definitely be getting a ticket. You won't just be, I think I might take it.
step outside of the car to verify it?
Because he told him to. That's why. Not only is it a safety
Also, Pennsylvania versus Mims. He likes to quote federal law. I'll quote federal law, and Supreme Court deals back at him.
hazard for the officer to be standing in the roadway, but it's also a lawful order.
Right here.
You can talk to him right here.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we're fine. Just talk to us right here and tell us whatever you need. You don't need to get out of the car.
Now it's a lawful order that I'm asking him to step out.
You unlawfully pulled me over.
Right.
I'm lawfully asking you to step out of the vehicle. Okay?
Why? But why do you want him to step out of the
So
vehicle?
I can talk to him in front of my camera
you can
to verify the
No, you have no. We got a camera right here.
That's all it is.
No, you can talk to me right here.
I don't feel comfortable with him. Just for our protection.
I'm trying to do this the best I can. It is very simple.
All right, go ahead and go ahead and do what he's saying because we already got him on several violations.
There's no way.
Go ahead and step out.
Wait a minute, we got the officer on several violations? God, you're dumb.
We're gonna arrest you. So go ahead and get out. Take the bulls.
Wow, it's about time this father started giving his son some fatherly advice. Well, except for the book part. Because that officer doesn't need to see your window-licking portfolio when you're putting on such a masterful display in person.
No, I'm gonna step outside and video it just for your safety.
Inside the vehicle.
Huh?
Okay.
No, let me.
We'll take your phone with you. All right, your phone. I'll get my phone. This is just step outside. It's fine because if they arrest you, it's look. Just go ahead and follow their orders. Do what they want you to do.
All right.
That way you're not resisting anything.
Oh, that's my pen.
I think that's the only positive thing this guy's actually said all fucking video so far. Yes, if a cop tells you to get out of the car, you do it! You are perfectly fine if you want to take a camera and still record it and make sure that everything's fine. But if a cop tells you to get out of the car, you get out of the car.
Sorry, bro.
And if you weren't being a really big asshole to begin with, you probably wouldn't be getting out of the car. Because again, I'll refer again to my sister, I don't think I've really ever been asked by an officer to get out of the car during a traffic stop. Have you?
Only when they wanted to see my boobies.
Yeah, as I said, she was my sister, a female. Alright, back to the idiot in question.
I'm gonna step right here. Alright. He said you do have insurance. Can you just flip it up real quick and show me this? Yes. All I need. Alright. Yeah. They don't get over the blue lights. We don't want you to get mine up. You know, I appreciate that. One thing to do.
Oh, the cop actually caring
I'm
about
just trying to
you.
exercise my rights.
Before you start exercising your rights, you might want to learn what your rights actually are and what the difference between a right and a privilege is. Because continuing to conflate the two is going to eventually get your ass arrested.
Oh, please, can we do that?
Living with schizophrenia can feel
I
overwhelming.
would still love that if that's the case.
People think that it can't happen.
Alright, back from the commercial.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to read that affidavit of truth and facts. I don't know if that's something you want to look over, but I mean, this is a very serious document. Right. Okay. Yes, I mean, we have this signed under.
It's a super serious secret document? No, fuck off.
The penalty of perjury, we have it notarized. I mean, this is very powerful information that I encouraged him to read beforehand, but he just didn't really want to do it.
It's not because he didn't want to read it. It's because you wrote it in the wrong color of crayon.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to understand, you know, I mean, he don't want to divert his attention away from what's going on. You know, he's only one person. Y'all are two people. He don't know y'all, and y'all don't know him.
I understand
He's just doing his job. You know?
Right.
But yeah, I understand. I've read something like that once before. Yeah.
Right.
It's the guy was from Pennsylvania.
It's really powerful information. Basically, in short, we don't have any contracts with the U.S. Corporation, which puts us.
Okay, asshole, stop calling the U.S. government the U.S. Corporation. Seriously.
Outside of your guys' jurisdiction.
And yet every one of you sovereign citizens either pay your fines, go to court and fight your case, or go to jail for failure to appear. All three of which sound like you're under their jurisdiction to me.
Yeah, it does.
That's why we don't have a registration, because by registering your vehicle, you're putting your vehicle into a trust agreement with the U.S. Corporation in its trust law. And what you're doing is you are now making the U.S. Corporation the beneficiary of that vehicle, and you're the trustee, which means the state owns it, and you just have to take care of it and pay all the bills and everything.
But what? Run that again.
And what you're doing is you are now making the U.S. Corporation the beneficiary of that vehicle, and you're the trustee, which means the state owns it, and you just have to take care of it and pay all the bills and everything. Same with your house. When you own a house and you have a deed's a colored title. Colored is, and in legalese language, colored is fiat. You have the Federal Reserve notes, promissory notes, colored money. It's fake money. So they give you these deeds, which is a fake contract with your house, and they tell you that you own it, when in reality that deed is making the state the beneficiary, and you're the trustee. So you have to pay all the bills, and you have to do all the expenses. But when it comes down to the court, you don't own it. So when the United States goes bankrupt, which they do, I think it's every 70 years.
Hold on. Did you just say that the U.S. goes bankrupt every 7 years?
Yes,
I'm going to need a citation on that. And not one that requires ingestion of copious amounts of LSD to understand.
I think they just went bankrupt in 1999. But once they go bankrupt...
Wait, they went bankrupt in 1999? I missed that one. Might have been when I was working, handling the quote-unquote Y2K problem that never happened.
They can literally take everyone's assets, their cars, their houses, all that. When the cabal comes down and takes over this place because we're in so much debt.
I'm 2 years old and I've never seen that.
It's really powerful information, man.
But I mean, you talk about the going bankrupt.
You're talking about that. Oh, right. You're talking about when the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I understand. That hasn't happened yet.
So this bankruptcy that you claim occurs every 7 years, that most recently occurred in 1999, which was 24 years ago, still hasn't occurred yet? Did I miss something, or did I accidentally take that LSD?
But
you took the LSD.
They took her gold away in 1933, and that's been about 100 years now. They got that stuff.
Again, off the drugs. 1933 from 2022 is just shy of 90 years, not 100.
That's how they create the promissory notes in the Federal Reserve. But yeah, that's just a little bit of the law. That's kind of where I'm coming from with this. The vehicle is placed in a trust, and the UCC and the common law both acknowledge that trust law is above the UCC Admiral Maritime Statutory Jurisdiction.
But by law, it's supposed to be registered to either you or whoever.
Right, the UCC code. Right. Yeah, the UCC code.
As 14th Amendment citizens only are the ones that have to register.
Close the door, get back in the car, sir.
We're not 14th
Close the door, get back in the car, sir.
I love how this officer shuts down his degenerate dad before he ever has a chance to interject. Because this officer is doing the best he can to try to get through to this kid so he doesn't continue making the same mistakes. And while I know this kid probably doesn't appreciate it, this officer is actually giving him the knowledge that his father of the year should have, but never did.
What he was saying was, we're not a 14th Amendment citizens. You have a contract as a police officer working with the United States Corporation, so you're considered a 14th Amendment citizen. We're not a 14th Amendment citizen, but private citizens. So
a relative of yours, or
that's my father.
That's your father?
Yeah, that's your idiot.
Yeah. But yeah, it's unique information.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Jada.
Jada? Jody.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Please turn you loose, because we're going to work a fatal crash, okay? I understand your expression, your rights, whatever, the traveling stuff you may do, sovereign citizen stuff, that's you.
I'm not sovereign.
Okay, well, just understand, laws do apply to you, okay? You are 10-4 vote. I can stroke you a couple tickets just because I'm not doing it, don't mean the next person down the road won't do it that you run into, okay? I just have other stuff I have to do rather than mess with this right now.
Well, it's fine if you were to let me take out conditionally accept it, and then I would be sending affidavits and conditional acceptances to you, the court, and the clerk, and that would shut down your county.
Did you really just tell the officer that was gonna let you go with a warning and no citations that it was in his best interest because you would sue him and shut down the county? I'm gonna ask you a question that I already know the answer to. How dumb are you?
Very.
I'm just saying that's why you don't want to.
You're getting a free pass to the guy because he's got to go and handle a worse case than you, and you're being a fucking idiot enough to try to go, please write me that ticket.
But that's dangerous. That's why we have that affidavit and all that information in there.
You can, but nobody will listen, right? Ain't it?
Is he really about to write one now just because I said that?
No, I doubt very seriously he's going to do that. He's just taking one of those.
Please do.
I wasn't trying to be
He told
mean.
you he wasn't writing the ticket.
I wasn't trying to be mean. I was letting him know.
He's not that kind of person.
Oh, okay.
We're not.
I was about to say, shoot, if we got to do that, I don't want that to happen.
He was making sure that there was insurance and all the paperwork was proper on the vehicle.
Right.
And if it wasn't, he would tow the vehicle.
And right here, well, you can't tow it because it's not registered. You can't tow a vehicle that's not registered.
You can.
That's
You can.
That's the UCC you can, but this is actually
Jake, listen to me. You can't. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
I've been doing this
You're
for
dumb.
35 years. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been doing this 35 years. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can't.
I think I'm gonna side with the 35-year veteran of the police force over the 19-year-old with the saliva-stained binder.
Well, what you were just.
Yeah, I would too. But let's get back to this case in 3 seconds. Right now.
Well, what you were just telling me about a while ago about the brakes and everything and about the laws and stuff in your trust. Why did you go and spend the money that you said is fake to buy the vehicle?
What do you mean?
You told me that all the money's fake, like when the house and the car, and you don't register and everything else. How you went and bought the vehicle if what you're saying is like that is true?
What I did was I created a debt and I canceled the debt with a promissory note.
Created the debt and canceled the debt.
Yeah, through my. Well, that's how it works.
No, sir. That's not how that works. Normal people do not get their car by taking out a loan and then writing that loan off with a promissory note. That's called fraud. And I guess your dad also never taught you to not admit to committing felonies in front of police officers.
That would also be correct.
So what about the IRS? Would the IRS have anything to say about that? About you creating an account and a debt and then canceling it?
Well, actually, the IRS.
Or
is the vehicle paid off? Did you pay the vehicle off and then go by canceling it?
No, it's hard to explain to someone that doesn't actually fully understand.
I consider myself a pretty bright individual. I'm listening.
I'm listening to how stupid you are.
I'm just curious.
What was the question?
The question is, how stupid are you, sir?
Creating a debt and then canceling the debt. Did you pay the vehicle off that way, or did you just buy the vehicle and say, "Hey, I'm not paying for the vehicle anymore," and just not pay for it?
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, that's exactly what you said you did.
What I did was I created a debt and I canceled the debt with the promissory
Yeah, that's
note.
exactly what you did.
I'm curious about how you
you don't want to do that.
No, well, you're telling me that the bills and everything are fraudulent, and the government is here to screw us and everything. And if I buy a house, I'm paying it with fake money, and the government's trying to take everything that I own. And the government goes bankrupt every 7 years, is what you said.
70. So when the United States goes bankrupt, which they do, I think it's every 70 years.
Every 7
You said?
years.
Yeah, I believe it's. I don't quote me on that, but I believe it's every 70.
Okay, every 7 years.
I believe so.
You said 7 years a while ago.
Yes, you did.
No, the United States
I
is
told
7
you I was
years.
60 years old and I haven't seen anything like that. So my question still stands is, when you create a debt and you cancel that debt, what does the IRS say about that?
Well, they wouldn't say anything because when you buy a vehicle, that's creating a debt.
Correct.
And then canceling a debt is paying off the vehicle.
So the vehicle's paid off.
Right, I don't owe anything on this vehicle.
So you don't owe anything on this vehicle. You paid it off free and clear. You didn't go and put a down payment on the vehicle for $10,000 and drive off and say, "I'm not paying you anymore."
No, I didn't do that.
Just curious. Just asking.
That's exactly what he did, Your Honor.
Well, you're 19, so that means that loan is probably pretty recent, which means your dipshittery probably hasn't caught up to you yet. But it will.
Average boy, let me see if I can get that here, okay?
Alrighty.
Citation, solicited for 40-2-41, okay? It's for improper tag display just because registration not fixed to the rear of the vehicle. Alright. Court date February 20th. This is how you get in touch with the court. Alright, that's the phone number you can call.
Alright, there's a piece of paper that I need you to sign to submit as evidence to the court.
Okay.
Well, you need to submit it for evidence to the court, and if you don't, that's...
anything. You said you're going to subpoena and do all your stuff. That's fine. The court can get to it.
Right, well, the affidavit of truth and facts states you have to.
It's not a mission of guilt. Just stating you understand the ticket right here and you work through it, okay?
Alrighty.
This is your copy here. Same exact thing that you just signed. Once it's the court copy, once the violated copy.
Alrighty.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
And you got your notebook?
Yep.
I'll put the other paperwork back inside, okay?
Alright.
Everything be better.
Alrighty, I conditionally accept this.
When you get pulled over again, not
Yes.
just when
Guess what? I don't care.
Same thing in that citation. Okay.
Well,
You'll get pulled over again because of that tag.
yeah.
Other than that citation.
I had an officer follow me all the way across the Savannah, and they never pulled me over.
Okay, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about when you get pulled over again.
Right.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
And so goes the story of our 19-year-old third grader who successfully talked himself out of a harmless warning and face first into a traffic citation. You gotta love an idiot who hates the government but loves to give them their money for free. All right, guys, that's what we're gonna end the video today.
And with that, thank you very much, Father Skeptic. It's been an honor and privilege to be rocking and writing with you this evening. For the rest of us, that'll bring us to a close. Please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Help us get closer to that 50,000 views, 1,000 subscribers, so Boxy can send those nice red presents and Google put us on the algorithms. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a great evening. Thanks for being with us here on From Day One. Have a great night.